Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
Use the action view to gather information about your surroundings.
Come in, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert De Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The Peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange, to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced, then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
He better not cause any trouble.
Focus on your target. Let nothing distract you.
What's going on? What's he running from?
got into him?
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah, or by pickpocketing thugs.
Safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
So it's true then. Robert De Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. If he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here, near both a guard tower and a hospital. And to the southwest, at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. The fires of war consume the land. Left. أنت حثالة. لص حقير. سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك. أنت حثالة.
Odd. Why would he do
What?
that?
أيها اللص!
Where is he going?
Someone at that
No,
speed.
please don't leave. Just a few coins.
What's got him so
please.
bothered? What's got into him?
Won't anyone
Please,
help
can't you
me?
spare
Going
something?
to hurt someone.
I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Get a rejection. What is that man thinking? سوف يؤذي نفسه هذا. What is he doing?
Come no further. Turn back now. أنا متأكد جدا. هل تحتاج شيئا؟
I need food.
ارحل!
I'm so
انتهى الأمر!
hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
Come no further. You are not allowed to be here. Leave. It's forbidden for you to be here. Often spoke of, never acted upon. But today is different. Crusader knights walk the streets of Jerusalem, and not in occupation. There is no evil in their hearts. And so we must seize this opportunity. Begin a dialogue, make amends. Together, we might finally bring truth to the ever-ephemeral promise of peace. Peace, often spoke of, never acted upon. But today is different. Crusader knights walk the streets of Jerusalem, and not in occupation. There is no evil in their hearts. And so we must seize this opportunity. Begin a dialogue, make amends. Together, we might finally bring truth to the ever-ephemeral promise of peace. We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away. What is it that you want? إن مشاهدة ذلك أمر يرثى له. سيصاب أحدهم بعذاب. How simple. This won't be too difficult. Someone shot you the wrong man.
Selecting the hidden blade during fight will allow you to...
For too long, we have drawn lines across the land, spilled the blood.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war.
I'm so hungry.
That we may stand
Just a
as
little money, I
one,
beg of
we
you.
must not turn them away.
Please, sir, have any money? My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick.
You need to be taught a lesson.
Please, don't kill me! Help!
You don't need to watch this.
You speak of peace, but your words are hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am.
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
But this is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
Such a shame. How did this happen?
Could you spare a few coins?
What's got him in such a fuss?
هل تريد قول شيء ما؟
Please, sir, have any money? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. Has he lost his mind? Please, sir, have any money? A few coins.
Good to see you, brother.
All I ask
I trust
is
you're
for
here
a
for the
few
funeral.
Coins.
Or for Robert, rather. I've kept my eyes and ears open, but I've nothing to report. Things are quiet here. Perhaps Tariq has seen or heard something you can use. He's stationed not far from here. Go to him. See what knowledge he has.
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
لن تفلت مني. هل يراه أي أيها المرتد! سأنال منك!
Çekil kenara. Açılın. Çabuk.
من يفعل؟ إنه يدرك نفسه! اقبضوا عليه!
Kime oynayayım bekliyorum. Açılın.
Do something!
Çekil önümden yoksa ederim.
سأنال منك! أيها المرتد!
Kime boyun eğiyorsun Jordan? Çabuk. Gel buraya. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kaçman fayda etmez. Gel buraya. Ye. Kaçman fayda etmez. Burada. Bu tarafta.
لن يخدعنا أبدا.
onu! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Gel buraya! Kaçmasına izin vermeyin! Hey! Kovalayın, çık ortaya! Burada! Bu tarafta! Nasıl kaybettik onu?
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? Can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Where is he going? What's got into him? He better not cause any trouble.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. I beg of you.
He's going to hurt
I beg of you.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtulduk. Durdurun onu! Çekil bana izin ver. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Çekil önümden yoksa ederim. Çekil önümden yoksa ederim. Çekil kenara. Çabuk gel buraya. Beni yapman fayda etmez. Çekil önümden yoksa ederim. Çekil kenara. Çabuk! Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybettin. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Gel buraya. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Silahını ver. Gel buraya. Çekil önümden yoksa ederim. Gel buraya. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Açılın! Bana fayda etmez. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Gel buraya. Geber kafir! Beni yenemeyeceksin. Gel buraya.
Altair, my friend, you must help me. Malik has tasked me with killing several archers posted in the region, so that our brothers might move around more easily. Normally, it wouldn't be a problem, but this funeral has everyone on edge. The city guard has dispatched its best men to keep the peace, and I simply don't have the skill to remove them. I'd ask two favors of you then. First, to kill the bowmen, and second, do not tell Malik of my failure. In exchange, I'll see what I can learn of Robert's plans.
Show yourself. Kill him! You know, you could stop him so bother. Is he running from somewhere? Kill him!
Did you see that?
I'm forever grateful for your aid. Malik would never have forgiven me. Here's what I've learned. For a man such as myself, a direct assault on the cemetery would be impossible. There's simply too many guards. Instead, I'd look to blend in with the scholars who are sure to be in attendance. It may not be the most direct approach, but it's certainly safer.
He better not cause any trouble. Where is he going?
Where is he going? How
My
reckless
family
can
is
one
sick
get?
and dying.
Please, sir,
Could you
have any
spare a
money?
few coins?
I beg of you. I beg of you.
He'll hurt someone at that speed.
I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish.
Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Stop this, please! You're hurting me!
لا يوجد مهرب أيها الرجل العجوز.
Don't hurt me, please!
لا يوجد مهرب أيها الرجل العجوز.
Please, I've done nothing wrong!
Away with you.
Why are you
لا
doing
يوجد
this?
مهرب أيها الرجل العجوز.
Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
أنت تقضي وقتك في تعليم البداء. كف.
Stop this, please! You're hurting me!
زنديق ملعون.
Leave, peasant, before I make you. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Don't hurt me, please!
Gözünüzü dört açın,
I've done
geri
nothing
dönecek.
wrong. Why are you doing
İstediğimizi
this?
yaparız, tamam mı?
Gel buraya! You
shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Please, anyone!
Kime bu? Kaçman fayda etmez.
لا تفلت مني.
Leave this place.
Gel buraya!
Belki bu sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin verme. Leave now.
يسقطوا علي.
Sıçan gibi.
Filthy heretic!
It's forbidden for you to be here.
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
Death to the infidel!
Save me from this man!
Out of the way!
Senin gözün kapalı bile. Adım değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Seni yenemeyeceğim. Benden uzak dur.
He just killed someone! I can't do it! Come quickly, he just killed someone! He's a
Murderer! You killed that person, I saw you! Guard!
Murderer! Guard! He's a murderer!
Stop him, he's a
Guard!
murderer!
I saw him kill someone!
Help!
Guard!
This
He
man
just killed someone! I saw him do it!
Guard!
That man is a killer! He murdered someone! Murderer! God! That man is a murderer! God!
Did you see them? No, but I've heard the whispers. Is it true? Crusader knights in Jerusalem?
It is.
And?
Different from the others. Finely dressed and bearing expensive gifts.
We should relieve them of this burden.
They've made camp near David's citadel, close to the cemetery.
To attend a funeral?
So it seems.
Then let us visit their camp while they pay their respects.
He just killed someone! I saw him do it!
Oh no! What happened?
You have no business here.
He should stop acting like a child. Pis hırsız.
Can't you spare
Sana
time?
gebereceksin.
Please!
What's got into it? What's got here?
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Önüne bakmadan deli gibi koşuyor. Hırsızlar
Please,
dar ağacına
someone do
müstahaktır.
something.
Good sword.
What's going on? What's he running from?
Be wary, friends.
What would make someone
The
move something so
shaitan
much?
is everywhere. Watching, waiting,
got into
Have your hand for that!
always. Be strong like Salahadin. What's wrong with him? And take up arms against our enemies.
Is there a reason for him to do that?
I stand before